So this is how you know you're really winning. Is when they have to attack you in your sleep. Number one. Number two, they bring 20 guys and like 10 chicks, and they do a home invasion, and they use, like natural disaster in your living room. Suddenly your floor is almost swallowing you, and you're like barely hanging on, and one cop shows up or one CPS worker because suddenly you have a baby, but the baby is 1 minute Isabella and the next minute Serta, and then she's going underwater, almost drowning, and you're like emotionally distraught because you just had this huge home invasion. And again, these are people you know, people you trusted, people you cared about, and you're like defending your home. Get out of my house! Get out of my house! Get out of my house! But they're really just trying to get an emotional reaction out of you. So then, of course, they tell you like somehow they're going to give you or the woman cop complains. She's like, oh, they're going to take the case from me because they're going to say I'm not doing enough. And they're writing all this information down, and then she mentions something about a check. And so they're like, don't worry, you're going to get a check. And the lady, for some reason, hands you this big envelope with all this pictures in it, and it's pictures of you as a little kid just like playing like in weird random places. So you're like, wait, perplexed. You're like, what? And again, it's one of those dreams where you wake up because the Lord knows that they're effing with you, right? And your body knows that something's off. So you wake up. Or even before this starts, the only way they can get in is if you're not emotionally centered. And even though I thought I was, and I prayed my prayers and I listened to the Psalms, like something woke me up and I was just like, just in a place where I was like a little bit in my feels, probably PMSing, getting my period, and just missing my partner and my family. So I'm just like, okay, God, like I'm doing all this stuff. Like when is it enough? When am I enough? And again, I don't think I really even meant it, but just like the parasite was like driving my brain and my feelings. So whatever. So this is how they got a crack in my armor so they can get in. But that's how you know you're winning, because just like in video games, like different levels, different devils. And every time you beat one, the next one's going to be a little bit harder. And again, they can't come at you in the 3D. They can't come at you one-on-one. So they have to play these fucking petty little baby games. And again, these are people that are supposed to be powerful people, bro. But yeah, you can't, all this stuff in the 3D and then in the astral realm, you have to come at me this hard and you still can't beat me. Look at me, thriving, had a great morning, still glowing, still walked to Dunkin', got me some breakfast, talked to the birds, the good ones and the bad ones. But welcome to the Bree Show. Sit back and relax. Bring what you got, because I got God, bro. So Jesus walks with me. I can't be lame and I can't be beat. You already been lost. You ugly ass hag, which is like, you can keep trying all you want to play your games to try to make me look unstable. But even in a traumatic situation, like, shit bounces off me like, I'm rubber and you're glue. What bounces off me sticks to you. That's how it works. You can't play these games and think there's no consequences or retaliation from your demonic gods or my holy God. So I don't know why you keep thinking that you can beat me. I don't know why you think you can use these tricks to get under my skin and break me. Because again, even when I didn't know I was dreaming, because that's how you have to do. You have to play these games. But again, I just wanted to tell the world that, and you, stay the F out of my house and my dreams. You can't beat me. You can't swap my destiny. You can't break me, shake me, shatter me, or my faith. You can't destiny swap me. What's already been done in the dark has come to light. But I did want you to know, and the world to know, that you can ask to cut their silver cord. You can absolutely 1,000% ask God to cut their silver cord, and they will be trapped either in the astral world or they'll have a 3D death. So, and again, these people have to pay big money and do big sacrifices to gain the power to be doing this thing. So another thing that happened, right, is that they were like laughing, like ha ha ha, because even one of the witches or bad guys in the dream was actually like enough, and like was kind of speaking up for me, and was like, guys, get out of her house, leave her alone, like enough, stop. And because again, the cops had already been there. There was only one cop, but they were like, the one that was with him was like, no, I'm gonna call somebody, and they was like, you can't, you're too hot, meaning like they had done some things, and because of fear of whether it's 3D or astral consequences, that they weren't going to be able to call for help. And I just want to say to that person too, thank you for speaking up against all those people, but also too, like, I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't know what game they were playing. I know that the symbolism of me falling through the floor was them trying to sacrifice me to their soul-eating black hole demon son, whatever that is. And again, I know that these are devils, for lack of better words, like they use like desire, lust, greed, envy, fear, violence. But guess what, bro? If you want the world's violence, you will get violence. If you want pestilence, you'll get pestilence. If you want to die, you want people to die by the sword, you're going to die by the sword. You want plagues, plagues you shall have. So you think that you won. You think that you've infiltrated these lands or corrupted my spirit or my purpose to my walk with God. But all you do every flipping time is make me fucking praise Him and appreciate Him and life and this game that even more. You're building our bond stronger. You're making me more vocal. I'm not going to shut up. Again, and the character that plays Desire in that Dreamscape show, I don't even know what it's called, because again, I don't watch this stuff, because again, I know it's bad for your spirit, but these stories tell you important things. So, Desire, who's a man playing a woman or transgender or something, says, oh, why don't you call your brother about that rape? No thanks, because guess what? I already know. Just like you were supposed to tell me about why you had these pictures, or pay me back the money that you guys stole for the material that I created, my creative products, and the home invasions that you did, even in the 3D, or the rapes and the revenge porn that you guys sold on the black market or the web, and all this other stuff that you're supposed to tell me about being kidnapped or being adopted and all this shit. Like, again, you already know. And the longer that you drag this out, the more money you give to practitioners, or the more black magic you're using against me, it goes back to you. Your devils and your dark entities are coming for your ass. And alongside them, my ancestors and my God. So I really do pray for you. I prayed for you so long and so many times. You don't even understand. I genuinely wanted you to see the light in the error of your ways. And so did God. Because He's a loving Father and He's patient. And so am I. And so, again, we keep trying to let you quit while you're ahead. But all you're doing is fucking it up for yourself really, really bad. You're going to put yourself in a prison that you can't get out of. You're going to get your silver cord cut. You're going to be locked, stocked, and put in a box. You're going to be broke, busted, and disgusted. And again, how sad for you guys that it literally takes 40 people in my dreams to come on to one little old me. It's so sad. It's so, so, so sad, but it's also so amazing and shows God's strength and how He will use you and use these things that you are meant to be suffering to elevate and enlighten you. Because again, look, I'm like, hello, bro. I was like, oh, I'm tired. No, I'm not. No, I'm not, because Jesus is my energy. God is my sustenance. I'm never alone. And again, I didn't know, because again, that's the funny thing about this, is that sometimes these emotions, because we're flesh, right? We're flesh, we're mind and body. Our spirit, even spirits get tired. So, but again, it's because of, it's training. It's like the pregame workout, the tired muscles. You just got to push through the pain. Like in the military, right? What did David Goggins say about these training things he does and these programs? Like, whatever, I'll keep walking. I'll keep talking. You're not going to stop me. I'm so sorry that you don't want these things to get out. But again, at any time, Again, and I know you're watching over your shoulder. I know it grinds your gears. But first of all, give me back my money. Second of all, I suggest you stop talking to your demons and your devils and turn to my God, because He will listen. But it's about to be. Actually, I don't even know. It might be too late, because you just won't stop. It's gone too far. But I do pray for you. I kept praying for you. Even when I see you hovering around my house or in my dreams, I wish you well. I don't wish no bad. Again, I'm not losing my mind. I'm not even distracted or distraught in any shape or form or fashion. It's just I feel a little bad for you though. Just want 40 of you guys for little old me in my sleep, and he still couldn't beat me. Still couldn't beat my God. And you're not going to shake that foundation. You're not going to make me turn to Him. You're not going to make me question Him. And again, even with the armor, the crack in the armor, but before I fell asleep, that'll let you guys. Oh, by the way, you could wrap your third crown chakra. Third eye crown chakra, which didn't work because emotionally, the crack was already in there. I was already like, am I not doing enough? Is it ever going to be enough? Well, again, because of the 3D world we live in, you ask and you shall receive. So if you're in a state of mind where you think that you're lacking or that you're not enough or you're not loved, they're going to use that to get in the foot in the door and play on that. Then they're going to use all these, accumulating things to make it harder and more overwhelming. So then again, they're trying to make it in the astral realm like I'm unstable somehow. But even with all that going on, I was still pretty calm, and I'm proud of myself. And the only time I was literally yelling was get the fuck out of my house. Get out of my house. Yelling over all these people who were ransacking my house, breaking the doors, stealing my stuff, mocking in my face. Call your brother about that rape. Bro, call nobody. You call me. You tell me you're sorry. You tell me you stole my money and you tried to mess with my destiny, and you all recorded it and laughed at my pain and suffering when I was cutting myself, or confused because of your dark black magic or your drugging. Again, still didn't beat me, bro. Still didn't hurt me. Still didn't dent me a little bit. Every time you do these things, I'm just glowing. So, you better talk to my God real fast, because your God is not going to get you out of it, clearly. And He's not going to take me down, clearly. So bring me my money. Stop playing these games. At least you finally semi-admitted there was these rapes and robberies and that you owe me money. And that there's pictures of all this, because you showed me in the dream, which is what the rules are. So again, now you're just even more caught. Good job. You guys keep falling for the bait. You try to use my past against me, but anybody who walks with Christ is a new man. And I don't be in the traps anymore, boo-boo, because I am the trap. Have a good one.